Well, we won a truck. It's giant. I don't think I've ever had a truck with a 12-inch lift, so this is new for me. Look at that shit. Yeah. And see how I have the camera facing you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Camera's facing
I can also turn it upside down and face it towards the truck.
Oh, like that?
That doesn't work as good. You go right there. We are heading to Honda Heaven, also known as CRX Farm. How many do you have total? Do you even know anyone?
I lost count.
Yeah.
I think I'm probably close to like maybe 130, 140 cars.
Holy shit.
I think I have about 70 CRXs.
I freaking love this place so much. There's just so much cool shit. What the hell is that? Well, we won a truck. It's giant. I don't think I've ever had a truck with a 12-inch lift, so this is new for me.
That's quite
35-inch tires. They look tiny on there. And I won this thing. I won it in a giveaway. I've probably been in 50 different giveaways. Vice Grip Garage, Gas Monkey Garage, Diesel Bros. I've been in all of those. I've been in a bunch of local ones. I've been in a bunch on Facebook. I've been in a bunch on Instagram. This one was on Instagram. I bought a spot like a month ago. I think it was 50 bucks. Didn't think anything about it. You know, I just try and support other guys doing giveaways. We do giveaways here on the channel. So a lot of people get in mine, so I try and get in others. Sure enough, I got a message last week that said, holy shit, you won. So I got, I think it's an 88. I don't know if it's a GMC or a Chevy. It's got a Jimmy logo on it. I don't know shit about it. It just got delivered. And I can't get it in my shop. It's too tall for my shop here at the house. I can get it in my other shop. It's like a mile away, but it's full of cars. So we're going to be working on it outside. It's 6.0 swapped, 4-wheel drive, obviously. The only thing I don't love about this truck, it's kind of unfinished. My interior isn't great. Kinda just whatever. I don't see a speck of rust on this thing. Also, top comes off. I kind of like them when they're convertible a little bit more, so we'll probably end up taking that top off at some point. The other thing is it has a power steering leak. So without power steering, turning those big ass wheels is not the easiest thing in the world, let me tell you. But runs great. Here's the worst part of it. It has been Rhino lined. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's like sandpaper. We started testing out some stuff. We used a torch and a scraper here. We used a smaller torch and a scraper here. And then the old man hit it with like some 80 grit. And honestly, the 80 grit didn't do bad. So this is obviously an off-brand Rhino lining. You know, basically everything gets called Rhino lining these days. But real Rhino lining, I called the company. There's a local Rhino lining company here. And I asked him, what can I do to get this off? He said, if it's real, you're basically screwed. You have to grind it off. He said a sandblaster won't even touch it. So when I heard that, I was a little bit bummed out. But like I said, the old man hit it with some 80. And I think if we spend some time, we can get that smooth enough. We don't need to strip it all the way down because there is paint underneath it. If we can get this smoothed down enough to where like a high build primer can fill it in, we can prime this thing. I'd rather take it all the way down to bare metal, but I don't know how hard that's going to be. We're going to find out together. But I think that's what we're going to do. I'm also not a big winch guy. And as tall as that winch is, I don't know that it'd even help you if you ever got in a wreck. I mean, it's 4 foot off the ground, so it's going to go underneath most things. So I think we'll probably take the winch off. I'd rather have chrome bumpers on it. They painted this back one. So we might order some bumpers at some point. I think the first thing we're going to do, though, is try and tackle this Rhino lining, see how it is, see how it comes off. Even I'm calling it Rhino lining, even though it's some sort of a knockoff. I'm almost certain it's some sort of a knockoff. But yeah, I want to get some paint on this thing. And then there's some other stuff I want to do. I don't like these steps You have to have them because it's so damn tall, but I don't like a mini step. I think if you're gonna have a step, you have a full crash guard or roll guard, whatever they want to call them. So I'm gonna probably order that as well. But before I order any parts for this thing, we're gonna see what we can do with the sander. But yeah, let's take her for a little spin. I only drove it here. My shop is up that alley over there, so I only drove it 50 feet. Let's take her for a little spin, see how hard it is to drive without power steering, and then we'll start sanding the bitch. Man, that is a cool truck. I like it. Really got to take the top off. It would look so much better with the top off. Do the seats work? Oh, yeah. Ooh! Like a Cadillac, but really tall. Oh, shit. Do the windows work? Key might need to be on. Windows. Oh. I got too cocky. Nope, there it goes. Oh, yeah. Also, we need to take this shit off the windshield. I'm not a big stickers on the windshield type of guy. Oh, boy, power steering is needed. A couple issues, but it's definitely worth 50 bucks. All right, we got her back at the shop. I'm gonna hit it with 80 because that's what the old man did the other day. He was using a different DA though. This one is gear driven. You can really lean on this one. But I also have some 40. I personally think 40 grit would do better, but he used 80. He's been a body man for a million years, so we'll see. But I might switch this over to 40. Eventually, I'm not gonna do it yet. But eventually we need to take all of our tail lights out and stuff. The good news is, because we just primed the CRX the other day, I think I have 2 full gallons of primer. Somewhere in here? Oh shit. So I have 2 gallons of primer. We should be okay to prime it. So let's stop stalling and get dirty. So, 80 grit sucks, 40 grit sucks. I've realized the part the old man sanded was where it was thin. It's thicker and thinner in different spots. So now, aircraft paint stripper. We're gonna give this a shot while we're still sanding. I don't have much faith, but why wouldn't you try? You know what I'm saying? This stuff stinks. Holy shit, I need a mask on. All right, we're gonna let that eat there, see what happens. Keep sanding. Oh, yuck. Huh, we'll see. So, chemical might be the way to go. Look at that. I just brushed on the fender. Let's see if we can't scrape this off. That's definitely the way to go. All right, I got some more aircraft stripper. I put it on the doors, put a little bit more on the fenders. This stuff stinks so bad. You have no idea. That takes 20 or 30 minutes. If it's in the sun, it seems to dry faster, obviously. That makes sense. What I'm gonna do while that is still cooking, I'm gonna take off my lights, turn signals, all that stuff, because this shit will eat through plastic. It'll eat through rubber gloves, I found out, if you leave it on there too long. So change your rubber gloves often when you use this stuff. But yeah, while that's cooking, this side's damn near already done. I'm gonna get those all popped off and then we'll start scraping. Once I get all the scraping done, I'm gonna get my power washer out, and it obviously leaves a mess. It's yucky shit. Power washer, I think, will clean it up a lot more, and then we can sand it, basically what's left. It sucks. I'm not happy to do this. I don't like using aircraft stripper, but in this case, it's definitely better because this shit is just, some spots it's 1/4 inch thick. You just can't touch it with a sander. So let's keep going, baby. Watch this hood. See? If you do it at the right time, it just falls off.
Yeah, you're getting to it.
Oh yeah. Look at that shit.
Yeah.
And see how I have the camera facing you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Camera's facing.
I can also turn it upside down and face it towards the truck.
Oh, like that?
That doesn't work as good. You go right there.
So whenever.
Yeah, whenever you're, yeah.
Whenever I pulled the hose and the thing went down.
Yeah, yeah, you should keep the
pointing other
camera
way.
at you. Yeah. Keep the camera at you.
Look at that.
Yeah. When you get it at the right time, it's good. I found out, though, if you leave it on too long, it'll dry again.
Yeah, oh yeah. Then you
That's a real bitch. Yep. But yeah, I mean,
It looks like good metal underneath.
I know. Everything looks solid so far. I haven't even hit Bondo yet.
You have any rust down in here?
Nope.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. It looks like there's Bondo here, because this edge looks a little wrong, but we'll find out.
Something right there.
Might be the other side. Oh, no, yeah, you're right. There's a little bump right there. Yeah, it comes right off. Just stinky.
Yeah.
Stinky, and you got to stay away from it. I think the power washer, once I get it close.
It's good that you're outside with this.
Yeah, that's what I thought, too.
You gonna two-tone this thing, or what?
I don't know. I think we're shooting for primer first, and then...
Try and make it gray like that.
Yeah, she gonna be. That's what I said in the video. I said we got 2 gallons of primer because I bought a gallon for that and it used about a cup.
Done good?
Oh yeah, I took it for a spin. It has a power steering hose or something that needs replaced, so it's a bitch to turn right now because it's low.
Oh yeah, it would be.
I think I'm cutting this off. I don't like the winch.
Yeah.
Also, it sits up so high it wouldn't even help you if you hit anything because you're gonna go under it.
Yeah.
Got it stripped down probably 90% of the way. The only Bondo on the whole truck is there was some right there, back here, but 0 rust, which is pretty awesome. I could technically scrape some more, but I'm tired. I've been scraping for 5 hours. So we're gonna power wash it. I have a little bit of the stripper left. We'll see where that gets us, but I think I'm pretty good to power wash and then start sanding. So yeah, let's power wash it. What a mess, man. If any of your friends tell you you should Rhino lining your whole truck, tell them no. For God's sakes, tell them no. power washer took off a lot more than I thought it was going to. Basically just little shit that was kind of hanging on. Got the rest of it. This will all need sanded down now, though. Some of this I hit 2 or 3 different times with the paint stripper. Still didn't come off, so it's just on there really, really thick. But I'm happy with everything except the tailgate. Tailgate didn't want to come off at all. It is really thick on there. I did like 3 coats of it. And unfortunately, the scraper there's no real good spot to use a scraper. So the tailgate we're going to do a little more work on. But everything else, I should be able to hit it pretty easily with a wire wheel and then start sanding. But whenever you power wash it, not only do you get the loose shit off, you also neutralize any, thinner or paint stripper that you didn't get scraped off. So it's really good. What I'm going to do, I'm going to let this dry overnight because some of it's still kind of gummy just from being wet and maybe leftover paint stripper. So I'm going to let it sit overnight, and then tomorrow morning we'll hit it really hard, wire wheel, and then sand it, and hopefully get in primer by the end of the day. So this sucked. There's so much on the ground, but it was the only way, damn it. I was going to use a wire wheel, but you want that?
I think so.
Yeah, that's the way. Hell yeah.
This is not as aggressive.
No, we might put the paint
That's
stripper.
Like 240 or something.
I hate the little paint stripper, but it might be the way to go on this. But there's a little paint stripping wheel that goes on it. It's basically like a rock.
Well, if we had that flap wheel stuff
Hey,
with the more aggressive,
that's the only Bondo in the whole truck.
yeah,
I couldn't believe it.
that'd be all right.
Yeah, not bad at all.
And that's where I was feeling that right
Yep.
now. And when it,
I thought this was Bondo back here. Well, maybe it is.
There
But
it is.
it
There's
peeled
Bondo.
right off, though. Well, maybe that's a little bit down there.
this here had primer,
Yep.
so it's got some dents in it.
She's straight, though. As far as rust, I don't see any fucking
Yeah,
rust.
it's not
I
bad.
had no idea that's what that was.
Yeah. Yeah, you actually worked on a car one time and had that.
I remember they make electric conversions, so I thought it might have been an electric, but it's not.
This got electric seats in it, don't it?
Yeah. She's like
Oh, that came out
Cadillac.
of a Cadillac?
I think so, actually.
See,
What the
all
fuck
bolts
is
are
that?
missing Up there.
What the fuck is that? Yeah, they only have 2 bolts in the hole.
I don't know. Are those speakers?
I don't know what
might
they
be
are.
Speakers.
I thought maybe it's for an air horn, but I don't know what
It's
the
got
hell.
it
It's got
on
2.
both sides.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there's 1 bolt on this side and 1 bolt on that side holding the whole top. That's not good. That's not great.
Yeah, those are speakers, Case.
No shit.
Yeah, those are speakers.
This thing even makes you look small. Big old
does.
bastard. I popped the hood. I couldn't see in there. Yeah.
We got to get this LS thingy off of it.
Yeah, I don't like this tent either. I hate that stupid shit.
Yeah.
Boy, she's pretty damn good.
All right.
I've had 3 people try and buy it already. I said, let me play with it first. Damn. All right, well. We'll skip all the cute shit with the wire wheels and yeah, that just takes it all out. There we go. Oh yeah. Gotta hit her with some 40 grit. A lot of this shit's flaking off.
You're going to have to get those emblems.
Yeah, I have that one. It was just glued on though. It was just glued on.
Well, there's a barrel clip that pops in there.
Yeah, we need to get those.
If you get the ones that have the little pins on.
It had GMC Jimmy, but it says Chevrolet everywhere, so I don't know. Maybe they converted it. I haven't even looked at the title, so maybe.
Chevy,
Yeah, Chevy grill and Chevy steering wheel, but maybe it's a Jimmy. It could be.
yeah.
Well,
Clean that up. Here on the code 11.
cool. How much of a bitch is
Have you
it?
checked the oil in the air compressor yet?
No,
When was the last time?
it's been a while. When did you check it last? Probably yesterday.
Checking it today.
Yeah. How much of a bitch is it to take these mirrors off?
Not hard at all.
I might pop them off then.
Yeah. You take a screw off the bottom here, right here.
Oh, okay.
screw off the bottom, and then this comes up, and then there's bolts.
Oh, sweet. I don't have to get inside the door?
Nope.
Oh, all right. We're going to do that then. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Oh, she wants to be painted so bad. Here, wait, while I'm filming, show me the red you want this thing to be.
Okay.
He wanted to use the red on the CRX, but I want it to be a brighter red. But that's a pretty bright red.
No, this is a pretty red.
This is the way.
While you're filming here,
Notice how I'm pointing the camera at you.
yeah.
Also, see the little red dot?
That
means
it's working.
That means it's
And
recording.
it's aiming at me.
Yeah, you fucking idiot.
You tell me. That is a pretty red. Look at that metallic in that baby.
I love it. It's just dark. God, I don't know. It's not that dark, is it?
No, it's not. And see, that would look good. I'm trying to tell you. That'll look good on her.
She might need to be bright red. Maybe the truck
the thing.
is.
You're talking
the
about
truck's
inside.
red.
I'm talking about outside.
Yeah, the truck could be red.
Huh?
I don't know. That does look good. That would look good on the truck, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would do a little bit of something, something.
Yeah, and you don't change your mind halfway in a paint job.
Well, I guess. Yeah, it'd look good in red and silver, too. Check it out. Harbor Freight's new battery-powered DA. This thing is awesome. Anybody that's ever used an electric-powered DA, you know they're usually weak. So I didn't have much hope for the battery-powered one, but this thing is awesome. That's a lot easier working on that hood on a stand. Yeah. I was having a hell of a time stripping it. Oh, wind's blowing. Look at the leaves falling. Oh, shit. Outside paint jobs are fun. You look down this hood, you can tell why they put Rhino lining on it. She is a little wavy. Whoop, whoop. And then there's a whoop, whoop right over there, too. Still fixable, though. We're definitely not putting Rhino lining back on the damn thing, that's for sure. Done? Sweet.
I'm out.
100%?
Yeah.
Well, we got more, but we don't need to put more on it.
Yeah, but it's got an epoxy sealer on it now, so it won't rust.
Cool. Body work. I was just happy to get all the damn Rhino lining off. She's looking good. She is stripped and sealed. And I'll be honest with you, this sealer dries really quick. I figured I'd have to wait an hour to untape it, but we're good. I'm gonna go ahead and untape it real quick, and then we'll get a real good look at it. Oh, I'm so happy. This sucked. I did not think this was gonna be 3 or 4 days worth of work, but it was every bit, and he helped me for 6 hours today, so we both hit it. But let's get her untaped. Check it out. Definitely got some body work to do in the bed sides. I don't know, maybe you call those quarter panels on a Blazer, I'm not sure, but damn. It looks so much better even in primer. Cool. I was gonna cut the winch off, but I'm gonna wait until my new front bumper comes in. I should have it in a couple days. I think I'm gonna go ahead and buy a rear bumper too, just because they Rhino lined this one. I thought I could strip it, but one of the spots that the stripper landed on, you could tell they roughed up the bumper with like 80 grit, so it's gonna look like shit under there, so I'm not gonna bother. But not bad at all, to be honest with you. I like it. No clue what we're gonna do with this thing at all. Like I said, it was 50 bucks. It's the coolest $50 truck I ever bought, I'll tell you that. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys want to see. I'm gonna order some parts for it, and we'll go from there. But right now, we're getting ready to go to Honda Heaven CRX farm because I got to pick up some parts for the CRX. Dang. I like that. I don't lift anything. Everything I have is lowered, but I do like this one. Cool as shit. Also, just in case you're ever thinking about Rhino lining your truck, please don't, because the next buyer might not want it. Look at all the shit everywhere. Oh, man. Oh, that shit's nasty. All right, we are heading to Honda Heaven, also known as CRX Farm. You can find him on Facebook. I've been here before. We did a video on it. Naturally, I'm coming way too late. Had a bunch of shit to do today and had to steal Dad's truck because I'm picking up a hood, and a hood will not fit in my Hummer. So it's probably going to be dark by the time we get there. Just like when I showed up last time. The last time I came down here, I was gonna leave at 3 p.m. Ended up leaving at 7. Got there at sunset. We're doing the same thing again, but it should be light enough to get some more footage. I'm gonna kind of get some shots. I made a post on YouTube and Instagram to see if anybody wanted to see anything specific. I had a couple guys say they wanted to see a couple of the CRXs that looked a lot better than the others, just to kind of see what condition they are in. So we're gonna get the camera out there. Hope we get there before the damn sun goes down. And yeah, Honda Heaven, baby, let's go. We're racing the sun. I should not be going this fast on a gravel road. We are not gonna pan to the speedometer. But hopefully the next video you see is of me standing next to Hondas and not me standing next to this truck because I'm going way too fast on gravel roads. I'm joking if there's any cops watching. Richard, the filthy cop editor, I'm currently doing 24 miles an hour. Documented. I'm certainly not doing 80. Okay. Oh, I just found out SIR? Yep. SIR hoods are raised instead of sunk in. That wouldn't be raised enough anyway for a VA, but that's exactly what I'm doing. That's crazy. I had no idea they even did that. Wow.
And then the ZC ones have the hump over the side.
Oh,
that's for the bigger engine.
Yep, I have seen those. I know what you're talking about there.
So you'll see people with those B series engines, that have like the hood risers.
Yeah.
It looks like shit.
Yeah, that's what I had guys tell me. They said
chop up their hood.
I had guys tell me like
cut
on
out the webbing.
yeah, I had guys tell me like on an old Volkswagen when they run a big engine, they're like put 2-inch spacers, and I was like, I'm not putting 2-inch spacers on the whole fucking hood. Cool. I think that black one was the one I was looking at last time.
That might be new.
That is new, actually. Wow.
And that's got a body kit on it.
Yeah, it does. And so they molded in those side panels, which I'm not doing that on mine. I'm going to paint them, which I don't know how that's going to work yet, but I don't like that at all. Oh, no, that's actually a thing that they bolted on. I see. God damn, you got a lot of shit. Just the best shit ever. And then, what the fuck is that?
Oh, you like my IROC?
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
I was going to say, Dodge what? Is it just called an IROC? Oh, Daytona. There we go. Okay.
Daytona.
Wow.
This thing's like a abomination.
Holy shit. Front wheel drive?
Yeah, 5-speed.
Wow. I have never seen a car like that before. I love the spoiler around the back hatch. Wow. Cool as shit. Wow. How many do you have total? Do you even know anyone?
I lost count.
Yeah.
I think I'm probably close to like maybe 130, 140 cars.
Holy shit.
I think I have about 70 CRXs.
Wow.
I don't imagine that somebody has more.
No, there's no way. Yeah, no, there's no way. There's no way. There was guys, whenever I posted my video, there was guys sending me stuff from, I thought that was a rabbit. Oh, that is a rabbit.
Oh, yeah.
There was a guy, whenever I posted my video, there was somebody in like Long Beach, and they were like, oh, it's the most I've ever seen. And then another guy commented, he's like, he only has 60. And I said, well, there's a lot more than 60 out here. Cool. Wow. Wow.
10 years of a rat's nest.
Yeah. That is fucking cooler than shit, though. Hell yeah. Look at the fucking dash. Holy shit. Oh, and it's got the tilt hood. Look how little that is. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
unfortunately, this isn't the Type S, so it's an automatic. But I mean, it's still a case.
yeah.
It's still a little sporty.
I remember when these came out, I was young enough. People were going crazy. I was going to say, big ass headlights. Yep. Wow. Holy shit. We just need to build all of them. Just put V8s in all of them. Have some fun. It'll only take 60 or 70 years if there's 10 of us. What is this?
This is a D-Series Jackson Supercharger.
Holy shit.
This is crazy rare, and it's a Sebring, which is an early one.
Wow. I didn't even know this existed. Holy shit. That is awesome. Boy, it doesn't have any play in it either. Wow. I didn't know they made one until right now. That is amazing. All right, we are back home. CRX Farm is in Topeka, Kansas. It's about an hour and 45 minutes from St. Joe, which is where I am. And I'm not going to lie to you. The whole drive back, I thought about that Supercharger, and I thought about that Dodge Daytona IROC. That thing was cool. We might need to buy that from him. I don't know. Anyways, I got a nice hood. I also did not know about the CRX SIR hoods that went up like that. And that's basically exactly what I want to do, which is great. So I think between these two hoods that I have, we can make it happen. Apparently those hoods are like $1,500 though, or $1,400. I was like, well, it wouldn't have been high enough for a V8 anyway, but pretty crazy. I also got a Mugen front bumper. I'm probably saying that wrong, but this is the exact front bumper that the rendering of the car was built off of. The only thing I think is different, I don't know that these openings here are in the rendering. I haven't even checked yet, so we might need to close those up, but this is the exact sides, the exact cut. So we're pretty damn close there, which is nice. I also picked up some rear plastics The ones I had were broke. Now, obviously, we've modified the whole ass end of this thing, but I think I can still get them like around there. And if I can get my air compressors behind like where the stock speakers would go, I think that would look awesome. Also, check out the spoiler. It's the exact spoiler from the rendering, which was great. Some of the stuff I could have bought new. The new spoiler, I think, was $600, and I think it was $150 through him. So he just has all kinds of stuff, which is great. I'm going to get some more stuff from him later on. But yeah, he said all together, I think I caught it on camera, I think he said he's over 120 cars right now and 70 or 80 CRXs. I mean, there can't be a bigger spot on the planet than that. Amazing. I love it. The CRX stuff you are going to see on Tuesday's video, so stay tuned for that. Also, I'm sure we're not going to put all of the CRX farm footage in the Blazer video, so stay tuned. You'll have more of that. Very, very happy to get that thing stripped. Didn't think it was going to take a whole week, but it is what it is. Shit happens. It looks great. Let me know what you guys want to see us do with this. It don't need much. We obviously need to paint it. Maybe change the wheels. I don't know. Maybe we give it away. I don't know. We're going to have fun with it. Let me know what you think. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you are not subscribed, please hit that button now. Please like, share, comment, all that good shit they tell you at the end of videos. Also, go to Caseyscustoms.com for the coolest merchandise on the planet. Peace. I love you.